Number four is thinking, the mind. Rich people think big while poor people think small. I'll speak for myself because this is something I'm still struggling with. I've had the pleasure of visiting some of the most luxurious estates in South Africa, but specifically in Joburg. I'll use two examples. Steyn City, Eye of Africa. Steyn City, Fourways, Eye of Africa in the south in Eikenhof, just after Southgate. When you move around and you look at some of those homes and you listen to the price tags, a house for 30 million rand. 30 million rand, which if you were to get a bond, again, thinking small, I'm thinking bond, I'm not thinking cash. That's 300,000 rand a month in a bond for 20 years. Rich people don't think like that. They think 30 million, okay, that means I need to run a business that maybe is going to make 100 million. And then if I can get 50 million in profit, I can take some of that profit and buy a house. That's thinking big. I struggle. I look at these houses and I think, this house is too big. When am I ever going to use the rooms? Rich people don't think like that. They think in abundance. They think the whole world is theirs. All this land is theirs. All the customers are theirs. And that's why they succeed. So thinking and thinking big is one of the key differences. Number five is focus. Rich people focus on opportunities while poor people focus on obstacles. When we speak to a lot of our elders, our parents, our grandparents, and you tell them about your ideas, their mind immediately goes to the negative. But what if it doesn't work? What if you go overseas and something happens? What if you move there and someone robs you? Constantly thinking on negative. They have a negative bias. Rich people don't think like that. They think, if it fails, I'll find something there. If I go overseas and that thing doesn't work out, I'm sure at least I will have enjoyed the experience. I'm sure if this business fails, I will have seen something or I will have made friends. They are constantly thinking in the positive and they have a positive bias. They don't think in terms of I've lost. They think in terms of I've learned something and they use those learnings to build. So they focus on positive thinking versus negative thinking.